Welcome back, you meandering members of the Federal Bureau of Control. This is Control. In part 25 of the Rock Rabbit Commentaries playthrough, we just cleared out the Atlas Chamber in the previous part. Now we're going to make some story progress on the Threshold main mission by locating Arish, who, as indicated by the auditory and subtitle cues, is on the second floor of the Atlas Chamber, not the first floor.
Or the ground floor, if you will.
Use your map in case you get lost.
It's something that Past Cloud is not very good at doing.
Yeah.
Astral plane. Ooh.
Now remember that multimedia is for exactly that, what the person on the projector is talking about right now.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and
Observe. It is a pull cord. It activates a switch.
Have we actually seen the casino parts yet?
Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted.
They decided to keep that in lieu of using minutes in order to edit it out.
The oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the bureau.
Okay.
Somehow the two places they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location
Yes, the light switch cord.
of Ocean View is
The
a
motel.
mystery.
Butte, Montana.
Walls has so far proven impossible.
Where the little girls in the Hollywood
It's a dimensional
bungalow.
interstate. You're not supposed to step outside it. It's protecting you from the endless void.
This is for your information in order to protect you from more transitional shifts.
A light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet.
Exhibit A. The light switch. I like it that Jesse can actually interrupt the light by going in front of it. Now, I just wanted to include this very cringeworthy moment again.
Alright then. Where are you, Arish?
So we're on the opposite side of the Atlas Chamber now on the second floor, where... Go down the stairs. Don't worry, he's around here somewhere. Ooh. Only 6 people can fit at a time because they end up spending a lot of time here, buddy.
Another ritual impulse. This room actually gets copy-pasted all throughout the Bureau.
Yeah, they don't want to admit that they're copy-pasting the light switch cord either, but they are. Oh, thank God I found the fucking room already. How do you guys stay so quiet?
Hey, thanks for bringing down that. Whatever the fuck that was.
What do you mean?
We are barely holding on here, boss. How's this?
I think he means big man. See, big man is definitely qualifying of whatever the fuck that was.
People seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Black Rock Prison to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Black Rock lab.
To recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction.
You know, just like every Tuesday.
But Darling's lab is just past Black Rock processing.
See, we are here in order to stop the hiss from leaking out of the non-video game world and causing dimensional shifts in the fronts of our pants.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway.
Oh yes,
Treading water here.
the monster, referring to a new enemy type, because we're going to be seeing even more dangerous enemies than what we've been seeing so far.
Are we going to have to finally fight Killer Croc?
Killer Croc.
We got you. Fearless.
Well, it's a little less Resident Evil in more, X-Files.
They don't know how I failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to
I'll deal with him, as Beowulf dealt with Grendel.
Oddly enough, we still don't actually have the submachine gun variant for our service weapons, so we can't actually throw
Yeah.
bullets at them yet.
Well, we have to unlock it first. I mean, they're all bullets. So I don't even think I actually shoot this creature. Telekinesis is much more useful.
Your name for the record. Warren, astronaut first class, and you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia. Yeah. I am. And you
Yeah.
acknowledge that
Just
your use of
get to the part where I do the
astral
thing so I can leave.
X-ray light box is purely voluntary. Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good. Okay, you're all set.
Okay, and zip it up.
Mr. Warren, please.
Okay, you got your do your pants have that removable butt flap that you can use in case you spontaneously explodify your bowels?
Now, what does Zulu actually denote in military time?
Well, Z. It's I forget what the name of the alphabet is, but Zulu means the letter Z.
They've each taken a few hits. We need to get them to a surgical station ASAP.
All right, now don't talk over the recording. Now I'm trying to learn things.
We are moving out, and I am not leaving them behind. At the unit to the moon.
Yeah, mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song.
That's a siren, not a mermaid.
Well, mermaids are sirens.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
You're fine. We'll push through this. This is the ones doing the pushing, Doc.
Because it didn't
Well, thank God the subtitles don't actually delete each other.
usual. The quarry is full of rocks. That's it.
Oh,
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Nobody believes me. I'm trying to warn them about the mermaid. They won't listen. Alright, well, there's a question mark down here. We're on a hunt for question marks now.
that is still locked. Have to open it from the other side. Dead persons.
Maybe the monster had gotten him. We use the word monster because, unknown to us right now, we don't actually know what this thing looks like, except that it has,
From the way these corpses are littered, it's probably a werewolf.
that dude had his neck slit, probably by some kind of
Swan
bladed
boat.
object.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think the swan boat is the one that gives you the seize ability. Either that, or we're about to run into the swan boat in either this or a later part. Probably a later part. Item is made of fiberglass, painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward and wide. Yes, we know how paddle boats work.
The item was
Item
transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, set to recite Formula C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident.
And upon arrival at the Bureau, all of these men had Mendelssohn's Hebrides Overture stuck in their heads for the rest of their lives. La 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 da. La da 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 dum bum. Bum bum ba da dum bum. Bum bum ba ba bum bum.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them.
But you
I
didn't
smell
open
the
the security
moisture.
clearance 5 door.
This is a nice wide area with conspicuously nothing in it. Sure, let's go over to the prompt. Surely nothing bad will happen. I say ironically. Because of course something bad's going to happen.
It's not a werewolf. It's a,
It's an angel. Well, I mean, it has wings. I saw them.
I mean, it definitely has a very long flowing back cloak. I'm not sure about wings yet.
So, mind you, if I was doing this blind, I probably would have died to this creature. Because this is a pretty dangerous foe. Hence, there are a lot of corpses around. Kind of like Father Gascoigne in the Central Yarnum area. Obviously, creatures that dangerous would be somewhat lethal in battle. So what it does is it sneaks up on you and tries to sneak a bar of soap up your ass. But it does this actually from the front by emitting a blast of God knows what. You only have a second to respond when it makes its presence known.
It honestly looks like this is closer to the Naven front from DMC3. Except, you know, with significantly less action in it.
Mind you, you can't dodge and hold items with telekinesis at the same time. But my prescient knowledge is going to keep me safe, knowing that you can use dodge in order to avoid the buttload of damage this creature causes when it hits you.
Okay, but your telekinetic throw only did about 10% to it.
It's okay. Well, it's a non-zero amount of damage, and it has a fixed health bar, and there are no hiss clusters around, so this creature cannot regenerate its health. Ah, got you. You bastard.
Okay,
I got you again.
Yeah, it was slightly more than 10%. She's got like three hits left if we hit her with large enough things.
Maybe 4. I think four more barrels to the face ought to do it.
Well, 2 actually.
All right, well, let's smack the crap out of it. I like this. You see, the Let's Player I watched was not doing so hot. I think he's better at... The Let's Player I watched was better at showing the areas and actually fighting. That's okay, though. We forgive him, because if it wasn't for that Let's Player, I probably wouldn't have made it this far.
Let's hurry up and find Darling.
So, supposedly that's called a hiss distorted.
Yes, let's read more about this hiss distorted. If I open up the case file... Yes, the nightmare wall has fallen. Mad men leaving their
research and records
behind.
from Black Rock.
Let me tell you something about myself I didn't tell you, Dr. Darling. I smoke these
Now,
rounds.
the goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using Black Rock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years.
Lots of blank.
60 to 120 hertz. Okay.
Good guess.
Other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds.
Haha!
The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's
Name drop.
You've heard that too, right?
dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from the threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural lead.
Okay.
Our research involves many dangerous things. We absolutely
Right.
need to keep
So
in
the
check.
black rock is the lead, and the hiss resonance is the radiation.
Panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need to code the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily.
Emily, can't...
Black Rock.
Miss Pope, can't you see that we're making a video? You're embarrassing me in front of my candidates. The neighbor of the beast. I love it. 665.
So why don't we use 667 for anything then?
Well, because 667 is kind of like an extra chromosome, and we don't want to talk about that. What we will talk about in the next part is that, yeah, the Black Rock Quarry is finally within our reach after much delay, deliberation, and distortion.